Hi, YouTube. A short rant. I have started watching the Mighty Ducks Game Changers on Disney Plus. I was bored of IMDb on Amazon Prime, so I went over to Disney Plus to see what was new. I saw the Mighty Ducks thing, and I'm like, is this Disney Channel, or is it Disney Plus, or is it ABC, or is it a Disney Plus exclusive? At least there was a trailer, so I watched the trailer, and it had Gordon Bombay in it. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. Guess what? I'm addicted. I am addicted. And no, it's not just a kid's show, because when you bring back a throwback actor from a movie series into a TV series later on, just like they did for Ralph Macchio in the Karate Kid, and decided to do the whole, what's it called on Netflix? The Karate Kid one. I'm sorry. It's just gone from my head now. But the one with the kid, Zolo, Xolo, that Zolo kid, who's in the Karate Kid series on Netflix. And they brought back Johnny, and they brought back Ralph Macchio, and they brought back the crazy psychopath, scary karate sensei. So they do that, and now Disney's answer to the whole, let's bring back a movie series as a TV series. Gordon Bombay. It's pretty good. I like it. So now I'm on episode 6. And this does not get copyrighted. This is just on pause. And I had a feeling that the Mighty Ducks were going to do something to try to screw up the Don't Bothers. But it's the coach who literally said to Evan in episode 1, don't bother. Don't bother playing hockey. 6 episodes later, he says, hey Evan, come back. I liked how you beat the other team in your last game. I saw that. It was cool. And he tried to bribe him and cater to him, and then pulled the whole, I had a single mom too speech. and said, oh, my dad was out of the picture, and on occasion he showed up and he said he would do this with me, and then he would leave. Just like your dad did. You know, he was playing Evan for a fool, and he's 11. What else is an 11-year-old going to think? He's going to be swayed into thinking that this guy who doesn't care about him might care about him. And he also bribed him with the whole, oh, I know your single mom works so hard in life to keep a roof over your head and food in your belly and keep you playing hockey. You know, we have these college scouts at our hockey games. By the way, this kid's 11. But it is a good reflection of competitive youth sports today. And even dating back to the 50s and the 60s. The whole, let's bring college scouts to junior league, youth league, sports programs to bribe parents to go full-on Tiger Mom and full-on Dadager on their kids. Excuse you, I don't want the slideshow. To go on full Tiger Mom and full-on Dadager and just like, you know, convince your kid that your college future depends on you playing this sport at 11, 12, 13 years old. And God forbid you suck at this sport at 11, 12, 13 years old. There goes your Ivy League diploma. College shouldn't be about sports. It shouldn't be about the athletics. And I think, personally, in my opinion, that athletic scholarships to go to college just for the sake of playing that one sport, even if its season is really fucking short, then the rest of the time that you're there at college, what do you do with your time? I mean, yeah, you're still going to have off-season practices and stuff, and training, and weigh-ins. But do you actually get a degree in something useful you can fall back on? God forbid a time comes when you're in your preferred sport in the major leagues, and then suddenly you tear your ACL and you're out of commission for the rest of your life and career. I think that what a lot of parents today, who are momagers and dadagers, they forget that their kids are just kids. They forget their kids are human beings who aren't fallible, who will get hurt emotionally or physically or financially. But they're more likely to get hurt physically and emotionally while they're in young youth sports, under 18 leagues, not playing for their school or high school, but just in their local leagues. They're still going to get hurt. Or they might not get hurt in the sport. They might get hurt just average in childhood. They fall off their bike. They dip into a skate park bowl way too soon and get a really bad injury. And then they're out of potentially most sports that require physical hustle. You know, just stop being a dadager and your momager to your kids. Stop pushing them so hard to believe that the only way they can go to college is with playing their youth league sport at 11, 12, 13 years old and getting a college scholarship 5, 6, 7 years ahead of time. Because that's all I see with all the parents. It's just terrible. And don't get me wrong, I like Gordon Bombay in this. This is pretty good. And I think some of the kids are total dead ringers for the kids from the original Mighty Ducks first two movies. The third movie was kind of, hit or miss. It was a good ending, but it didn't really need to go the whole route to the boarding school, prep school, with the whole hockey program. And your disadvantaged kids playing hockey for junior varsity. And honestly, that whole pitch, that whole plot line was really far-fetched. I think Disney just kind of wanted to keep the series going as a movie series, and it just didn't take off for me. And I think the third one was the one that bombed the worst at the box office. The first one did great. The second one did okay. The third movie sucked. But you know what? Game Changers? That's pretty damn good for a TV show that was a movie series in the 90s. You bring back the adults. You get new kids, a few of them who are resembling the other kids from the old series. And it's pretty damn awesome. I recommend this to anyone who, like me, grew up watching the originals, and even in my adulthood, I love rewatching the originals. Because they're that fucking awesome. And this show is pretty awesome. Mind you, the episodes are only like 30 minutes apiece, but no. Oh my god! It's me! On the slideshow, when I went bowling in 2018. I think I was there with my mother-in-law and my husband. Looks like Acme. Yeah. Oh, that's an airplane. Okay. Well, back to my show. No Paw Patrol, thank you. That's horrendous. I recently watched an episode of Bluey, and I'm like, small doses, BB. Small doses. Bluey isn't terrible. But I don't think I could handle 30 minutes of Bluey. That's just too much. So anyways, Mighty Ducks Game Changers is pretty damn good. I approve. And today's video has been brought to you by BB, who approves of old movies being brought back as TV shows with the original adult cast. Thank you! Have a great day! Bye-bye.